Welcome to the Best 5-Minute Wine Podcast. I'm your host, Forrest Kelly. From the seed to the glass, wine has a past. Our aim at the Best 5-Minute Wine Podcast is to look for adventure at wineries around the globe. After all, grape minds think alike. Let's start the adventure. Our featured winery is... We return to Elgin, Arizona for part 2 of our interview with Kent Callaghan of Callaghan Vineyards. Some of the events that they put on at the winery is a library tasting where they share a library worth of wines and they take you to a behind-the-scenes special event. You get to sample wines from their earliest vintages, back when they started in early 1990, to the wines that they are producing now. So you get to compare the two.
I think it's interesting for them to see, the library tasting we're going to do, to see how the wines age, what's done well, and how the vintages are different, because we definitely have vintage variation in Arizona in general, and particularly in Sonoita due to the monsoon rainfall that we get.
So when you've been working with the vines for close to 30 years, as Kent has, you tend to get recognized in the wine industry with some awards.
Most recently at Governor's Dinner in 2017. San Francisco Chronicle, probably a competition that people in California can relate to. And we got Tanat in 2019. The competition got best of class. And then this last competition in 20, the one that just happened in January, the Petit Man's thing that we made, a white, won best of class. So they tend to do pretty well in competition.
If you'd like to inquire more about what's going on with the events, or even visit the winery in Elgin, Arizona at Callaghan Vineyards, how can people get a hold of you, Kent?
Through the website or just by email. Kent, K-E-N-T, Callaghan, just like the vineyard, at gmail.com. Just CallaghanVineyards.com.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. It has been very enlightening.
Yeah, thanks, Forrest. Take care.
It is time now for our listener voicemail question.
Hi, my name is Jolene Erickson, and I'm from Flagstaff, Arizona. And I was wondering, when making wine, do you have to use seedless grapes? If you could answer that question, that would be awesome. Thank you.
No, you do not have to use seedless grapes. However, there is a difference between wine grapes and table grapes. There's over 1,000 different varieties of grapes made for winemaking. They've converged them over the years. Plus, wine grapes have a very thick skin, unlike the table grape, which has a very thin skin, so it's easy to eat. And the differences go on and on. That's what makes winemaking so intriguing. The layers are endless. Thank you for listening. I'm Forrest Kelly. This episode of the Best 5-Minute Wine Podcast was produced by iHizzle. If you like the show, please tell your friends and pets and subscribe. Until next time, pour the wine and ponder your next adventure.